When we look at developing a culture, we say, what are the characteristics that will get us there? And everything else is really relegated to that one goal. And when we look at Tetramer especially, we really push candor. We push, ownership of problems and this idea that every problem is my problem. If everyone accepts responsibility for every mistake, then we can all learn from every mistake. There's the saying, a smart man learns from his mistakes, a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. If we can accept that somebody saw me making a mistake and didn't say something, and they should have stopped me, then that's their mistake. Next time they can learn to communicate up the chain, and I can learn to communicate down the chain. And so as we take ownership for those mistakes as a group, we learn faster. We don't fail this way as much. And then the other aspect of that culture is we have to be honest with each other. There's a book called Radical Candor, highly recommend it, but it talks about the idea that people give feedback or they don't give feedback. Those are your two options. And they either do that because they care about you or they don't. And the hardest thing to do is give someone that you care about feedback that they're doing poorly. But we talk about that, we say, we are going to do that because if I care about you, I want you to do well. And so I'm going to tell you you're doing poorly, and that's going to hurt your feelings. And that phrase has actually been very helpful in our company because, people have come to me, I've gone to other people, and it's kind of a, hey, I got some candor for you. And it lets the person kind of prepare with like, okay, let me mentally be ready to be told that I screwed up or there's something bad about me and not be defensive. And it's just like, okay, let's go. And we've talked about this, like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna listen. And then, all right, I'll go think about it and come back and, okay, let's change that. If people aren't committed to that though, if you don't really care about your colleagues and you don't care, if you really, truly don't care about achieving the goal of the company or your project, it's easier just to be quiet and just say, man, he screwed up. He should be better at what he does. And that culture, those are the things that really permeate Tetramer. I think everything after that are characteristics. We have to just want to get things done, right? You just, as a scientist, it should irk you when science doesn't work. So you do an experiment and it didn't turn out the way you want. We naturally just don't like that, and we want to understand what went wrong, and so we can fix that. The basis of everything really goes back to this idea of, there's not my project, there's not my problem. We all own it, we all work together, and as a group, we're all working together to get better. Identifying the perfect employee is somewhat difficult, right? There's a whole occupation for that. When we look at hiring a Tetramer employee, the first thing we're gonna look for is culture. They care about science. They care about developing material. They're hardworking, and again, what we say is they just want to get the job done. Those characteristics, curiosity are important. And then after that, there's the job-specific skills. There's the, do they have the technological fit? But for us, we tell people all the time, we want you to grow as, to be the best scientist you can be, the best engineer, the best accountant. I don't care, right? If you're spending your time at Tetramer, I want you to grow professionally and personally. And that's what we're looking for when we talk to people is we brought in people that were, had their bachelor's in chemistry or material science, and they have PhDs working for them now. And what we've told them is, we're going to put you in the spot where you grow the fastest and we get you going. So we're looking for people that are hungry, that just, love science and really just want to get it done.